Vidya from degree first year. Today's topic is taken from Ancient Indian History, Town Planning of Indus Valley Civilization. First, what is the town planning? Town planning is the process of managing the land resources which involves the control of existing and new developments. It is a dynamic progress that changes the response in local needs. Purpose of town planning is to protect and improve the public health of a particular location. The objectives of town planning are to protect the health and wealth of the citizens, to protect the environment and public safety, etc. Indus Valley Civilization. Indus Valley Civilization is the ancient most civilization which is located in Pakistan and northwest India today on the banks of river Indus. It appeared the first sign of urbanization. By 2600 BCE, it had dozens of cities and towns established. Between 2500 to 2000 BCE, Indus Valley Civilization was at its peak. This is taken as the evidence of highly developed city life of Indus Valley Civilization citizens. Town planning. Town planning was a unique form of the Indus Valley Civilization. They were the first to build a scientific drainage system with planned cities. They had a great accuracy of measuring length, mass and time. It has a uniformity in town planning. It contains rich people at the higher cities, lower people at the lower cities of the Indus Valley Civilization. People of rich cities had luxurious rooms which are with a large and wide walls. Citadels were at the west of the rich higher platform cities with a massive brick walls. Indus Valley Civilization is shown in 5 ways: roads, underground drainage system, great bath, great granaries and buildings. First, we do not find a division of cities like rich and low in 2 places called Chanhudaro from Pakistan and Dholavira from Gujarat. Chanhudaro is a single city which doesn't have any divisions like a richer people and lower people. People might be having a knowledge and sense of equality in Chanhudaro. Dholavira is another place which has 3 cities like upper, middle and lower. People, common relatives of upper cities and lower cities, stayed in middle cities. Roads of Indus Valley Civilization. They were in the format of grid pattern with 90 degrees exactly to each other. Nowadays, we can find cities with grid pattern only in Chandigarh. Underground drainage system. It was the first in Indus Valley Civilization. We had never seen any underground system in any other civilization. People might be having a great knowledge of public health and sanitation. Great bath. It is a center where containing swimming pool and galleries and rooms on 4 sides of it. People used to have a religious bath here. Granaries. Mohenjo-daro has a great granary which a largest building containing grains, probably collected as a revenue and used at the time of emergencies. People had a great attention towards their future. Coming to buildings. Buildings were made up of burnt bricks. They were beautifully designed. They had pillared halls, kitchen, bedrooms and every house contained a wells and bathrooms. They were well designed. There was an excellent system of water supply. People of Indus Valley Civilization also built a dockyard at Lothal, Gujarat. This civilization taught a culture which contained a documented sciences. Thank you.
Hi everyone, myself K. Kirtana from degree first year. The given topic is town planning of Indus Valley Civilization. While getting into the topic, we shall know about Indus Valley Civilization. In ancient times, we used to get evidences from dry palm leaves, plates of copper, stone walls, etc. And in recent days, they have contributed the significance of our knowledge in knowing the past. And one such significant contribution for archaeologists was the discovery of sites at Harappa and Mohenjo-daro in the year 1920. And this civilization was also known as Brown Sea Civilization. It was located in the northwest region of Indian subcontinent. This credit goes to archaeologists Dayaram Shahani, R.T. Banerjee, Sir John Marshalls, and others. This excavation done at these sites to know about, tell us about life and culture of these civilization. The Harappan culture was spread through many parts of India, including Sindh, Suktagar, in Balochistan, Punjab, Haryana, Western UP, Jammu, Northern Rajasthan, and Northern Maharashtra. The important cities is Kot Deji. It is located at the left bank of river Indus opposite Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. And Kalibang in northern Rajasthan, Mehrgarh in Balochistan, Mundigak in southern Afghanistan, and Dholavira, Lothal. And now getting into the town planning of Indus Valley Civilization. The cities of Indus Valley Civilization were well developed under urban centers. The buildings were made up of burnt bricks and stones, and it was in a grid system. The cities were generally divided into two sections, the upper town called Citadel and lower town. One of the main features of the Harappan cities were swimming pools, popularly known as Great Bath. And Citadel town was occupied the members of the ruling class, and the lower town containing brick houses by common people. In Indus Valley Civilization, drainage system was well developed compared to modern city. The drainages were covered by slabs and stones. The drainage system of Harappa is very unique, which indicates that Harappa made a good deal of attention to cleanliness and health. Thank you.
I am Ritika Mutyala of Degree First Year, and today I am going to talk about town planning in Indus Valley Civilization. First of all, what is Indus Valley Civilization? Indus Valley Civilization is the ancient-most civilization of the Indian subcontinent. It is also known as Harappan Civilization because Harappa was one of the first sites to be excavated there. Its boundaries are now extending from today's northeast Afghanistan to Pakistan to northwest India, although these boundaries are not static because excavations are still going on there today. Indus Valley Civilization is the largest civilization in the world. Now coming back to its town planning. Its town planning is the significant and a unique feature. Indus Valley Civilization's town planning also gives us an insight and helps us understand how the people there developed in a civilized life. There is uniformity in their town planning. Indus people were the first people to have had planned cities and scientific drainage systems. Now let's discuss about the salient features of Indus Valley Civilization. In the large cities were divided into upper and lower town. The upper town was meant for the rich and the lower town was meant for the poor. The upper town was located on the west, and it also had something called a citadel mound, which was 12 meters high, and its uses are still to be debated. Whereas coming back to the lower town, which was located on the east, was a hub for the residential area. It had houses and buildings with one room and courtyard, and some of them even had several rooms. They had well-connected bathrooms and wells. Both the upper town and lower town were fortified. Brick stone was used to build in the building of these buildings. Roads and streets. The roads and streets were also very well planned in Indus Valley Civilization. The roads were laid down in a systematic grid pattern, which at all turns was exactly 90 degrees. The width of the main streets extended from 9 feet to 30 feet. Coming to the drainage system. Drainage system is the iconic feature of Indus Valley Civilization. Each house had a vertical and horizontal drain which connected to the drains in the streets. There were underground drainage system which connected to the streets, and they had a stone slab to shield them. In conclusion, I would like to say that Indus Valley Civilization's town planning was very modern and way ahead of its time and very scientific. Thank you.
I'm Aditya Ishwari. I'm studying degree first year in Ignite IAS Academy, Kompally, Hyderabad. I'm here to tell you about Indus Valley Civilization. What is Indus Valley Civilization? It is the first civilization in India, ancient-most civilization of Indian subcontinent. This Indus Valley Civilization is also one among the contemporary of Indus Valley. It is also called as Harappan Civilization. because Harappan is the first to excavate. It is also known as Bronze Age. This is about Indus Valley civilization. There are few subtopics in it. Let's move on to very first subtopic is town planning of Indus Valley civilization. There was a uniformity in town planning. All the cities were site of uniformity. The brick stone were flourished in Indus Valley civilization. All the doors and windows are located backside of the house. The reason is to avoid the noise and dust pollution. In Lothal place in Gujarat, all the doors and windows are identified at the front side of the house. The reason is to enjoy the cool breeze. And about underground drainage system, the roads were constructed in the form of grid pattern. In India, this grid pattern can be seen only in one place called Chandigarh. Next, about economic condition in Indus Valley civilization. There was an agrarian economy, means agrarian were dominated by agriculture sector like wheat, barley, cotton, fruits and vegetables. There are few industries like textile, mantle, brick and ornaments, etc. Exports during Indus Valley civilizations are textile, ivory products, food grains, ornaments. These are exports, and imports during Indus Valley civilizations are perfumes, diamonds, high quality weapons. And when we talk about the mode of exchange, there were no metallic currency, coins, or paper note. There was barter system where goods are exchanged in the place of goods, all according to its demand and supply. The internal trade were first carried through ships, and rice and plough were known to the Indus Valley civilization but very rare. Next, about social condition of Indus Valley civilization. Male dominant society is called patriarchal, female dominant society is called matriarchal. John Marshall called it as matriarchal. So, do you think there was a caste system or jati? The answer is no. It can be seen after coming Aryans into the subcontinents. All the kings, priests, commanders, common people like trader, farmers, blacksmith, etc. These people have the freedom of choice. They have their own choice. No caste system, so it is called class system. And next, about the religious condition in Indus Valley civilization. To know about the religious condition, we need to know about religious text, written records or script. In terracotta, there is an image of Mother Goddess Durga, and male sex organ is called Linga and female sex organ is called Yoni. Male sex organ is found in Mohenjo-daro, female in Harappa. Pashupati Mahadev were worshipped at that time, and John Marshall called it as Proto-Shiva. That was his hypodermic. Next, about polity under Indus Valley civilization. There are three hypothetics here. First one is according to D.D. Kosamdi, he says that administration were carried by priest, and according to R.S. Sharma, he says that administration was carried by merchants. And third one, according to Gordon Child, he says that administration were carried by municipal. Majority of historians were accepted by Gordon Child. And next, about Indus script. This script is something about pictography where the pictures can be seen. According to S.R. Rao, he says that the script is something related to Indo-Aryans or Indus language. And according to Parpola, he says that the script is something related to Dravida language. Majority of historians were accepted by Parpola. And about Indus seal, this seal is something made up of precious stones. It is of 1/2 inch to 2.5 inches. We can found them in square, rectangle, circular shape. Mostly we found in square shape. And so, do you think the people of Indus know about sports and games? The answer is yes, they do play the sports, indoor games and outdoor games. Indoor games like chess, dice. Chess is invented in India, found in Lothal. And outdoor games like bullfights, fishing, hunting, etc. So there are few important sites of Indus Valley civilization. Harappa is located in Punjab, Pakistan, in the bank of Ravi River, and Mohenjo-daro is located in Pakistan in the bank of Indus. Chanudaro is also located in Pakistan in the bank of Indus. And fourth one, Lothal is located in Gujarat in the bank of Bhogavo. And fifth one is Kalibanga is located in Rajasthan in the bank of Gagar Hakra. And last one, Dolavira is located in Gujarat in the bank of Run of Kutch. That's all. We are end with this section. Thank you.
I'm Sindhu from degree first year. The topic given to us is the town planning of Indus Valley Civilization. Indus Valley Civilization was an ancient civilization which was located in present-day northwest India, Pakistan, on the fertile floodplain of Indus River and its vicinity. Town planning. Town planning is the process of managing land resources. The planning and control of growth, construction and development of a town or any other urban area is called a town planning. Town planning is the unique feature of Indus Valley civilization because their town planning proves that they lived a highly civilized and developed life, and there was a uniformity in the town planning of Indus Valley civilization. When we talk about their streets, the streets were straight and cut each other at right angles, that is at the 90 degree. The pattern they followed in the construction of roads is the grid pattern. At present, in India, we find such a pattern in only one city, and that is Chandigarh. Archaeologists have discovered lamp posts at intervals. This suggests the existence of street lights. Dustbins were also provided on the streets. This proves that there was a good municipal administration. When we talk about their drainage system is the remarkable feature of Indus Valley civilization because they maintained a perfect drainage system, because each and every house had their own drainage and soak pit which was connected to the public drainage, and they were closed and had manholes for cleaning and clearing purposes. No other contemporary civilization gave much attention towards cleanliness, but these people gave much importance to the cleanliness. They maintained a perfect drainage system, and they were the first people who built the planned cities with a scientific drainage system. And when we talk about the cities, the last cities were divided into two parts, that is the upper cities and the lower cities. And the citadel mound was built on the high podium of mud brick to the west, and the town to the east is the main hub of residential areas. When we talk about their buildings, they built a single and double storied buildings. The material used in the construction of their buildings is the brick stone, and there we find a large doors and rooms in the upper cities and vice versa. And also we find the windows and the doors to the backside of the houses. Maybe the reasons are privacy or to avoid the dust and noise pollution. But in Lothal, we find it in the opposite manner. That is, they constructed the doors and windows to the front side of the house in Lothal. They also built a dockyard in Lothal. They also maintained wells on the streets. Next, granaries. Granaries were maintained by them. We find a large building in Mohenjo-daro. These granaries were built for the storage purposes. They used to store the food grains to use in the emergencies. Probably they might collect these food grains as the revenues. And the most striking feature in Mohenjo-daro is the Great Bath. In the center, we find a swimming pool, and we find a flight of steps at the either ends, and it is fed by the well. And we also find the rooms to all the four sides of the Great Bath. Banavali is the only city where we find no grid pattern and no underground drainage system too. Maybe they were not aware. And Chanhu-daro is the city where we find no citadel. The Indus Valley civilization is the first civilization in the world to develop a precise measurement and weighing system and equipment. They are the people who achieved accuracy in the measurement of a mass, time, and length. Maybe this helped them in organizing and standardizing their construction in cities. Thank you.
This is K. Reshmik. I am presently doing my first year of graduation in Ignite IAS Academy, Kompally. I am here to explain to you on the topic Town Planning in Indus Valley Civilization. Before we discuss about the town planning, I am very much interested to explain on the Indus Valley Civilization in a brief manner. Indus Valley Civilization was the first civilization that emerged in the Indian subcontinent. It existed in the time period around 2500 BC to 1750 BC. I would like to explain the boundaries of Indus Valley civilization. It spread in the north, it spread up to Mandar Chenab. In the south, it extended up to Daimabad. In the west, it extended up to Sutkegandar or Dasht River, which is the boundary between Pakistan and Iran. In the east, it extended up to Alamgirpur. The other names of Indus Valley civilization are Harappa civilization and Bronze civilization. As we all know, the very first site excavated in the Indus Valley civilization is Harappa, and bronze was widely used in the Indus Valley civilization. That's why they got the names like Harappa civilization and Bronze civilization. Now, I would like to speak on who built the Indus Valley civilization. It was obviously the Homo sapiens, or which means the modern thinking man. More importantly, Mongoloids, Proto-Australoids and Mediterraneans has a key role in building that. Mongoloids look like present-day Chinese, and Proto-Australoids look like present-day African Negroes, and Mediterraneans, they look like present-day Indian people like you and me. Now coming to the main issue, town planning in Indus Valley civilization. If we observe the town planning in Indus Valley civilization, we could sense that there was a kind of uniformity in the Indus Valley civilization. All the cities were divided into two parts, upper city and lower city. The fortified land or the fortified wall which divided the two cities is what we call as citadel. In the upper city, rich people used to live, and in the lower city, poor people used to live. But Chanhudaro, which is in present-day Pakistan, and Dholavira, which is in present-day Gujarat, had an exception to this concept. Chanhudaro was existed as a single city, and Dholavira was existed as three cities. In Dholavira, there used to be like upper city, lower city, and middle city. In the upper city, as I already stated, in the upper city, rich people used to live. In the lower city, poor. But in the middle city, both rich and poor people used to live. According to majority of historians, there might be some social and economic equalities in Chanhudaro and Dholavira, unlike remaining cities. Because in the remaining cities, we could sense that the cities were divided into two parts according to their social and economic strengths. So we could sense that there could be social and economic inequalities from the Indus Valley civilization itself. Now, in the upper city, the rooms, windows, and the doors used to be somewhat larger when compared to the lower city. In the lower city, as I already said, the rooms and windows were comparatively smaller than the upper cities. And I would like to speak more on this issue. The people of Indus Valley civilization was very much concerned towards cleanliness and public health sanitation. But Banavali had an exception to this concept, because Banavali is a place which existed on the banks of river, and also there might not concerned towards the public health sanitation. Now, the road grid patterns. Road grid patterns means every road connects to other road at a 90 degrees. This is what we call as road grid patterns. Again, in this issue, Banavali and the same place Banavali had an exception. There is no one particular reason why Banavali had an exception. So, by all these issues, we could understand that the people of Indus Valley civilization was very much organized in constructing the societies. Today, our society was very much organized and very much organized as we brought our ideas from the Indus Valley civilization people. So, finally, I could say that Indus Valley civilization had a base towards the shaping of our present day society. Thank you.
Myself, Akshara Shikara of Degree First Year from Ignite IAS Academy, Kompally. Now I am here to present you few points about town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
This is R. Hemanand. The topic I'm going to speak is town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
My name is Lalitya and I'm studying in degree first year. Topic is town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
My name is Monet. Today I am here to discuss about Mohenjo-daro.
Myself is Manisha. I am from degree first year. Today topic is town planning of Indus Valley civilizations.
Sir, myself Ganesh. I am here to share the history topic, the town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
This is Nikita. I am studying in degree first year from Ignite College. I want to share a topic about town planning in Indus Valley civilization.
My name is Nagaprakash. I am studying degree first year in Ignite IS Academy. Today I am discussing about town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Myself Meghna, studying in degree first year Ignite IS. My topic is town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Hi, myself Sirisha. I'm from Ignite IS of degree first year. I'm gonna speak few words on the town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Hello, my name is Shashank and I'm here to tell about the town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Hello everyone, this is Shivani and I'm from degree first year and my topic is town planning in Indus Valley civilization.
My name is Surya Sai. I'm from Ignite IAS Degree College. I'm studying degree first year.
Myself Soumya of degree first year and the given topic is about town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
My name is Vikas Ishwant. I am telling about the town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Hi, myself Shrita and I'm from degree first year. Today I am going to say a few lines on the topic, the town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
My name is Vivek. I want to share some information about town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Sir, my name is Suma and I am from D1. Now I am going to say about town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
Morning, my name is Sipan Prakash. I am studying degree first year in the Ignite IS College. My topic is about the town planning of Indus Valley civilization.
I am Tejashvi, studying degree first year. Today I am going to say few words about the town planning during Indus Valley civilization.